trekking across the universe. Hey there film fans, let's talk about the latest instalment in the reboot of the very popular sci-fi TV franchise Star Trek. This time Star Trek Beyond, starring all your favourites: Zachary, Quinto, Chris Pine, Simon Pegg, that guy from Harold and Kumar. All your favourites. The plot: everyone's kind of bored because they've been in space for frickin' ever and life's just going on and infinity is stretching out in front of them. But then they get a distress signal. But is it really a distress signal? And they run off and crash land into a planet and it's business as usual. The planet itself looks like a 60s set out of the original TV series. Spock, Zachary Quinto, is awesome as always. Carl Urban also does a really good job in this one as Bones. There's a new badass female character, because sometimes the girls are kind of lacking in this, called Jayla. And Chris Pine is, as always, a very serviceable captain to the ship. The rest of them, some of their accents drive me up the frickin' wall. I did a better one at my school play when I was 12. Do Americans think that Simon Pegg sounds Scottish? He sounds like frickin' Shrek, or Mike Myers being like big fat bastard or whatever he was. Oh, look at me, I'm so Scottish, I'm on the Enterprise. But maybe Simon Pegg's got bigger fish to fry because he's actually written this film or co-written it. And this time Justin Lin takes over as director from J.J. Abrams. Justin Lin, who's most famous for the later Fast and Furious franchise. And it does feel different. You can feel that there's a different tone to this. It seems very, action, but also quite light-hearted and kind of 60s cheesy almost. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. There's a lot of throwbacks to the old TV series, which I'm sure the fans love, and it's quite fun for retro fans like me to watch. But it's not as good as the first one, because the first one was really good. That's how you reboot a franchise, guys. Despite the start where they're kind of pootling around on the Enterprise, which does remind me a little bit of Red Dwarf, that kind of bored in space thing. For me, there's just too much action. It just needs to pipe down a bit, because when they're not doing action, when they're not doing the action, is when I really enjoyed it. Like when the characters are interacting with each other, because they're really cool, fun characters, particularly when Spock and Bones are interacting. That's what I'm there for. You've got that good a cast, they all get on really well, use them. The action sequences did bore me a little bit, they did seem to go on and on. Interesting use of Beastie Boys' Sabotage in one of the action sequences, just shows what an incredible song can do. Reminded me a bit of the Guardians of the Galaxy in the way that they juxtaposed those really fun songs against the kind of action sequences. But what did you guys think? Because I know lots of people have really loved it. Did you like it more than I did? I just feel like it could have done with less action and then I would have been all aboard because I like the characters a lot. What did you think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to this here channel because you know what's coming next? You know what's coming next? Bunny Dory. See you guys soon.